Well, hello. Welcome to Dashcam Diary of a Disabled with me, Chronically Happy. We are just now starting our journey to head to camping. I am camping this weekend. I was supposed to be there last night. I was supposed to be there tomorrow night also, but instead I'm only going for tonight. Not me out here wearing curlers.
In 1/4 mile, turn right on East Fernbridge Road.
So, excuse the beeping, it'll stop in a second. It thinks that somebody is in my passenger seat because it is absolutely crammed full of stuff. So, right behind me, in the back seat, I have my mobility scooter.
Turn right on East Fernbridge Road.
I wish this thing would shut up. I won't talk anymore. And I'm not going the way it's telling me to go, because I go the way I want to go. My freaking Tigger. Look at this freaking ridiculous thing. It is the most wobbliest freaking Tigger ever. He is bouncing here and there and everywhere. So yeah, heading out camping tonight, and then tomorrow I'm going to be headed towards Bend, Oregon to go see Levity and Tape B. I have not bought my ticket yet because I just have to see how things go with camping tonight. I got to see how I feel in the morning to see if I can get on the road. And if I'm not feeling up to it, I'm going to camp one more night. And if I am feeling up to it, I'm going to drive to my cousin's house and stay the night. Well, I'm going to freshen up at our house from camping because I'll be sweaty from packing up camp tomorrow. This thing is so full. It's fuller than it was the last time I went camping with Raven on a plane. It took me a second. Am I going the right way? No, it's the next one. Okay. I was just making sure. Why is it making me go that way? That is just odd to me. Why is it not letting me go on the highway like I'm supposed to? I don't get this. I'm gonna turn around, yo. I don't like it. I don't like it. And somebody's tailgating me. Don't. Don't. There goes all my drinks. Right behind my seat. I just bought a whole bunch of carbonated water. It's so weird. It's not having me go on the highway. I would think the highway is the fastest way. My GPS is old. I just don't understand. I do not comprehend. There we go. Thinking I have somebody in my seat again. Excuse the beeping. Okay. Yes. Yeah. See? That's what I thought. Taking it this way. Silly. Anywho, as I'm trying to leave town, I have Tigger bouncing like crazy on my hat, and it's not distracting at all. It really isn't, though. For real, for real. So yeah, heading out camping. Maybe going to see Levity and Tape B tomorrow. Maybe not. It's a fly by the seat of my pants journey this weekend. And I brought my rollator, and I brought my mobility scooter. I don't know what I'm going to be filling up to. I don't know what this campsite looks like and the campground. I don't know what's going to be more feasible, my rollator or my scooter. I just know that I have to save energy and I have to use a mobility aid for it. Probably should let the person behind me go first. Whatevs. Whatevs. So yeah, I have my hair set in curlers for as long as I can stay on them. I don't think I'll be able to sleep with them. I didn't bring a bandana. I mean, I have my hood, so I have for my fits for raving, and I actually have more rave fits than I do other regular clothes. Because I don't know what I'm going to feel like wearing. I don't know how hot it's going to be. I don't know what kind of mood I'm going to be in. I'm going to ask my cousin what she thinks. I think she'll be home. I have to call her tonight to verify. Be like, hey, I'll let you know tomorrow if I'll be there or not. Sorry for the late notice. But yeah, it just depends on how I feel. And I'm excited. I'm excited I have my mobility aids. I'm so glad I have a rollator now. I'm like the youngest old lady at a rave. I don't mind. I'm excited to see my girlfriends from high school tonight. We do a camp out, or last year we went glamping. I rented a house on the coast with a hot tub. The year prior we were camping, and then now I'm roughing it this year. So first time I had my trailer, then I went to a glamp, rental house, and now I'm going roughing it. And then I, possibly be on my cousin's couch following night. And then, yeah. I'm excited for this weekend. I'm glad to be getting out of the house. As much as I really do love being in bed at my house, I need to seize the moments like this as much as possible. I need to touch some grass and hug some trees with some curlers on. I really do love having a curly mohawk. It is my favorite thing to do. It was a last minute decision to do. I didn't get my false eyelashes on like I wanted to. I figured I could maybe do that camping or at my cousin's house. So I have to have friends and people in my life that are willing to look past me being late or canceling or not showing up fully all the time. My dynamic disabilities, I cannot choose how my body is going to respond. I mean, I can. Yeah, ultimately, yes, I can. I can choose not to do things or to do things. But, gosh, my glass is dirty as F. I'm thankful. I'm thankful that I do have a little bit of a support system. It's very small. I have a lot more acquaintances than I do anything else. I may potentially going on a date here in the next month. Maybe more of a collab thing, and maybe it's not even considered a date. I don't know. I'm getting to know somebody. I'll leave it at that. But regardless, I am going to be promoting on hyping my producer DJ friend up, B Radius. Check him out. He's putting out stuff on YouTube, and I think he's got some potential. I like that. I like his style. It's kind of dark. But I can tell through his music, he's been through it. He's definitely been through it. And I'm glad that he is channeling his energy into producing and making music. So we'll see where it takes him. And I think he deserves a listen to. So yeah, check him out. B Radius here on YouTube. He's also on Instagram, I believe, and Facebook. I will have to verify as I get to. I met him online through multiple circles, a lot of mutual people that we know, and I go through on Facebook and start adding people left and right here and there that are in the radio community, because it's all about who you know, and learning about how to be in the scene more. Like, I'll just learn about places that put on these events, or I call them shows. I don't even like to consider them raves. They're more shows to me. More authentic ones, like Rave on a Plane, are always going to be my favorite. More organic and cool, more close-knit people. I'm glad I had some rave family with me, and it was a fun experience. I didn't get that much of me doing anything except for a photo shoot. And I'm kind of figuring out what I want to put on my Instagram for that. I gotta pick out certain pics to add on Instagram. Be my own Instagram influencer. Yeah, right. I just want to help promote people. I'm not on Instagram much, but if you do want to check out my Instagram, it is Zydic69, ZYDIC69, and that is my handle on Instagram. This is my gamer tag. It's what I go on for Xbox. It's what I am on PlayStation. I have not changed my name since I started gaming back in high school in the 90s. So I just timestamped my level. I don't care. I still look young for my age. Where people don't think I'm a disabled person. I wouldn't think it either looking at me, so I don't blame anybody. But I am out to spread awareness that, invisible illnesses. Chatting with my friend today. I'm still trying to process the information with her. I'm very empathetic. I feel like, and she's a few years younger than me, I feel like her story is so much of my own. I see so much of the same stuff that I've dealt with that she's been dealing with. Hers are a little bit more severe, and I think more progressed than mine had gotten back in the day when I first had to change my entire life for these illnesses and diseases and syndromes and my diagnoses list. It's so hard to deal with all these symptoms, and it's so much easier to just introvert and curl up in a ball and just kind of hide from the world and not be out there. But that makes things a lot worse. And so please reach out to your friends, especially those ones that you don't see on a day-to-day basis. I'm online more than I am, in person. So my online community is so much wider and larger, which I love. I absolutely love it. And so thank you guys for the support on my channel here. I do appreciate you guys. I can't look at the camera because I'm driving very much, but I just want you to know, just because I can't look at the camera and say directly into the camera, you matter and you deserve to be here, but I can tell you without looking at you, you do deserve to be here. Everybody that is watching this, thank you. Thank you for still being alive. It takes a lot to get through this life. I'm not going to be able to sleep drinking this damn caffeine this late at night. Hopefully I will. I'm pretty physically exhausted. I got my friend's bags of ice. I got about 30 miles to go, so I'm going to be losing service. That's kind of why I'm filming instead of listening to something on YouTube. Plus, my big old speaker is out of my vehicle, and it pisses me the F off. I'm prone to blowing out speakers with my amps, and I've blown amps before. I still gotta get a call into Best Buy sometime in August and take care of that stuff. I mean, because by the time I get back from Idaho, eastern Idaho, so I'm going to Bend, Oregon, and then I'm going to turn around, come back the opposite direction to just go the same direction all over again. Just to go the same direction all over again. I wish I could just drive myself and meet my parents and everybody there, but I still need to negotiate with my uncle about how much I am going to pay him for watching my dog. I think I'm going to offer him $200. I think that's sufficient. $25 a day. And then, yeah, him having to sleep somewhere. I don't know what we're going to do. Don't want him to sleep in my bed. That dirty man needs to take a damn shower. My uncle does not shower enough. It's so bad that his freaking patch is not staying on his arm. So if it's not staying on his arm, it's because he has sweated too much. And he has too much oils on his skin, and he needs to wash that crap off. He needs to exfoliate, because he's going to start withdrawing pretty hard. He needs to at least saran wrap it. And I need to call my mom and tell her, like, before he goes home, which I bet she's already taken him home, I bet she's already taken him home. That's not the campground I'm at, right? Right? It says I have like 28 miles to go. No. This is the other one. I don't remember which one I'm going to. I just got to pay attention to the signs. It's roughly around the town that I put it in. Adana. I think it's Idana, because it has an AH. Gosh, it's looking this underbrush, this understory is looking so good. The fire that wiped out through Detroit not too long ago. Gosh, it was a power company's fault. It caught fire because of the power lines. They weren't trimming their trees around the lines good enough, and so a lot of people lost their damn homes around Lyons, Oregon. This is a different fire. There's the Detroit fire, and a different one, I think. Gosh, Oregon has had so many wildfires. I'm so thankful we don't have any near us right now. But we have another few months to go, or it can get real bad, real fast. They didn't properly manage their old growth forests. I know, because I'm a forest manager, was before I got disabled a second time. The military deemed me disabled, and then the state just considered me disabled. Many years apart. But I got a degree in between that while I was disabled. It was so hard. Taking 18 credits disabled, going to doctor appointments, having sinus surgery, having ulnar nerve surgery, having my hand all jacked up for a while, getting into car wrecks. Like, college was rough on me. That was after I served 9 years in the military. I do have creds. I have a lot of credits. College, military, gosh, military was only 3 years longer than college was. I spent almost as much time in college as I did in my Navy career. Then I worked for the Forest Service, I worked for BLM, then I worked for Washington State Parks. It was really cool to work in forestry. I also did volunteer work before that. That's what got me to go to college, was doing volunteer work. So you can make your dreams happen. Just, it was so hard for me to get that job being disabled. They don't really want to accommodate disabled people. They would rather have somebody able-bodied to be able to do everything. The government is real strict about their experience requirements. And it's like, how am I going to get experience if y'all don't give me freaking work? But they also do, temporary forestry jobs, and they're never permanent. And there's like the dime a dozen. There's a lot of those, and even those are hard to get. Even those temporary jobs are hard to get. So it's rough out there. The economy is so expensive. The town I lived in was under $5 in gas, and now it's back up to $5 in gas for premium. Such BS, man. Oregon has some of the highest gas prices. For so I've heard. It's been a while since I've been out of state, so I'll look in Idaho and see how that looks compared to here. I am just beyond exhausted. That's a tie-dye. I'm exhausted, fam. It was a lot of work to get this car loaded. Just because of my mobility aids. They're not lightweight either. The poor dog didn't get a walk and play session with me today. Poor thing. She didn't get one this morning because the scooter was still charging, and by the time it was charged, it was too hot. And poor thing. I feel so bad for my dog. She didn't get to go out today. She's lost a lot of weight. I mean, she's been getting a lot more exercise, because I can't get out during the winter hardly at all. It was hard enough during the summer. I'm glad that I started, more of a routine. I really enjoy that time with my dog. I really love giving her the time and attention that she needs and wants. Poor thing. I barely pay any attention to her when I'm loading up and getting ready to go. She just looks sad all day today. I don't even know if I said goodbye to her. I gave her a good, nice drink of water because she doesn't like to drink out of her dish. She's got a habit of drinking from poured water, or it used to be the sink. And she prefers fresh water. That's all she wants, fresh water. And I don't blame her. She's got stomach issues, so gotta do the best we can for her tummy. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to just cut this off now and give a call to my mom to let her know, to tell my uncle to change that patch. She's going to need to get on him for a shower because this patch isn't sticky. And she's his caretaker, so she needs to pay attention and know that. He's probably going to be in withdrawal. If he isn't already. I mean, he should be, with his patch not being on the way it is. Those patches are no joke. And it's not the fentanyl patch, it's the buprenorphine. Buprenorphine gets a bad name, but it's one heck of a medication, and it really does help people in pain. And I don't even, I used to be on opioids all the time. It was not good. It was not good on being on opioids. It was so much worse than being on buprenorphine. Buprenorphine is not even a full opioid. It's half opioid and half not. I wish people would understand the mechanisms on how medications work in the body. Nobody really cares to look it up and understand it. They just look at the warnings and freak out. Like my ex-best friend, one of my ex-best friends, judgmental viewers. These medications are made for a reason, and they do help chronic pain, and I think if an addict is going to be an addict, they will continue doing what they're going to do, regardless of the medication. Medication does cut down the urges because I don't have any want for opioids. My body started rejecting them after years of use, and I'm being straight up and honest about it. It was difficult managing my pain before buprenorphine. It is a good medication. Here I go going on another tangent saying that I was going to go, but my brain's like, no, you still want to talk. You're going to always do what you... You're going to just be a hypocrite, basically. You're going to do the opposite of what you say. I told my cousin I wasn't going to dance at the club to Stevie Aoki, and I danced almost the whole time. I told him all the warnings and why it'd be bad if he, just walked off and did his own thing at EDC for the first time. But then I contradicted myself right after that. It's the dyslexia in me. I'm dyslexic, and I'm not trying to use it as an excuse, but just an explanation of like my brain is backwards. Okay, my brain is backwards. That's what ADHD is like too. You take a stimulant and it calms you down. You take an opioid and it hypes you up instead of being an opioid downer. It's an upper for somebody with ADHD. It wires them up, winds them up. I learned that from my doctor in the military. I don't have any facts to reference to, or journal or whatever. I'm just referencing what my doctor told me, and it just blew my mind. And so since it blew my mind, it's a fact that stuck in my head. So I'm sharing with you what I was told. You have ADHD. Oh, okay. I didn't think too drops about it. I'm like, okay, there's nothing I was going to do about it until I got into college, and then I'm like, okay, I want some ADHD meds now, thank you. And it did help me focus. It was an amazing medication when I learned of it. And now, yes, I do take it almost daily, but I also take ADHD med breaks too. It's not, maybe it's the buprenorphine. I don't care about, if I don't have to take it, don't. But buprenorphine is a medication you do have to stay on top of, otherwise you will not feel good. I'm glad that I'm off the patch though. Although it was so much better than trying to remember to take the medication every 6 hours. I miss it sometimes. Then like 2 hours, 3 hours go by after my medication time, and I'm like, ow, I'm in pain. Look at the time. Oh, it's because I didn't take my medication 3 hours ago because of ADHD brain. So that's where the patches were just easy for me. But I don't think the doctor, I don't know, the doctor made me and my uncle, he wanted my uncle off of it too, but my uncle wanted to stay on it. My uncle does have a dopamine addiction. He's got ADHD too. But he's got other mental health issues. It's far beyond what I have to deal with. So I'm glad and thankful for that. But I love him. I still love my uncle, despite his issues. I still love myself, despite my issues. My seatbelt's on my microphone. I don't even know if that even helped anything. I'm probably a lot louder, and you're like, I'm deafening you with my loudness suddenly after being all covered up by my seatbelt the whole time. Whoops. Excuse me. Going uphill. It's a little loud, folks. My uncle asked me, "You gonna wear all that?" With all my bracelets? I'm like, yeah. Then I asked him. I gave him a new bracelet tonight. I showed him 3 bracelets that my other uncle made. And they look similar to these. I can't show you really well. I'm passing the way. I don't like to do things with my hand off the wheel when I'm, trying to be a safe driver, Trying to like pass that slow guy. Anyway, I'm gonna try and show one at a time without looking at the camera. Here's one. Okay, kind of off. I glanced, but yeah, that's one. And this is the other, a little more colorful. So yeah, my uncle picked the other one out of the 3 I had. I had a feeling he was going to take that one too. It was my favorite one out of the 3 too. I don't have any more beads like that. My uncle used them all, my other one. So my mom's other brother, she only has 3 brothers, and she has 2 of them over for dinner tonight. It's my dad's birthday. I gave him a birthday card. Spent a little bit of time showing him videos today. And an idea for something I saw on Facebook. So I need to go back to the iHeartRave's website, and I really hope there's still an LED fan for sale on there. They only came in like 1 of 4 different colors, or 3 different colors maybe, I'm not sure. But the one that they wanted on the website with the one thing on it, we're selling this LED fan for $120. I'm like, WTF? That is redonkulous. I am not going to spend $120 on an LED fan, even though it's really cool. It does have this like 3D printed looking plastic piece that it looks like you could put on any fan. So even though I don't have a light up fan, at least I will have this one piece. I could order 2 of them because I really want to try and start flowing with fans. I have my flow whip and I have my fans, and I think the fans are what I want to do. I was close to what I grew up with. I did color guard in high school. The marching band nerd people that do the flags during marching band stuff, during football games and basketball games. Yeah, I did color guard in high school. I was a band nerd for one summer. I went to band camp. This one time at band camp, so yeah, that's kind of why I want to do the fans. I am a fan. I'm a fan fam. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the fans. I'm a fan of the flowing fans. Say that several times fast. Fan of the flowing fans. I'm a fan of the flowing fans on Fridays. Fiona is a fan of flowing fans on Fridays. Fiona is a fan of flowing fans on Fridays. That is a tongue twister. Serially. Alrighty, I've got to be getting close. And it's been a 35-minute video. I've never grew up going and camping out this way by Detroit Lake. I just passed Detroit Dam. Damn dam over there. Doesn't look like the algae bloom is that bad right now, from what I can tell. They want to drain Detroit Lake so bad, the Army Corps of Engineers, and everybody is like, no, this is like the coolest freaking lake in this part of Oregon, and it controls the drinking water of Salem. But with that algae bloom, that's the reason why they want to freaking drain it up and keep it drained, so they can try and get rid of it. But that's not a guarantee it would fix anything. And then we're without. How are they going to divert our drinking water? Where is it going to come from? So, yeah, they kind of need to, our government, our cities, our counties need to un-F themselves with this drinking water situation. It's jacked up. Stinking politics in this state, man. My journalist friend is very, he's all about politics and voting and stuff and trying to be heard. His boss just got fired yesterday, and that really sucks. But I'm going to ask him how his interview went today. He went. He got offered a job interview, a cold interview. So what do they know that he doesn't know yet? But he should be making a lot more money. He didn't get the job for money, though. He's doing the job he's doing because he likes it. He's not doing it for the money. As much as the money would be nice, he loves going to work every day, for the most part. I mean, he hates people, but he loves his reporting. He loves what he's doing in reporting. You know, that's what he went to college for. But journalism is dying, and so it's hard to find a job that prints. He's one of the only few left in Oregon. I think there's like only 3 or 4 in Oregon. Maybe 3. I don't know. I'll have to ask him about that statistic. I really do got to be watching for my freaking campground sign now. So I do got to pay more attention to the road, not what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm always paying attention to the road, but it's almost like playing a video game, talking to your friends while you're playing video games. I feel like I'm in a racing game. I'm just going around, driving all these curves, staying in my lane, driving how much I feel comfortable near the speed limit. I honestly feel more comfortable going slower than the speed limit on these mountain curves. I like to be careful. You never know what's going to happen with wildlife running out in the middle of the road. Deer will F up your vehicle. You're like, I'm thankful because I have had close calls with deer. I'm very cautious when I see them. I'm like, you better not dart out in front of me. You better not dart out in front of me. I've had one skim the side of my vehicle. Like my driver's side door, like skim into me. That was scary. So, thank you for listening to my Dashcam diary, guys. I am going to close this one up now. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk about the medication. Medications for pain really get a bad rap, no matter what they are. And people get labeled things, mislabeled all the time. But people need to stop caring about what those labels or diagnoses are and just love yourself for who you are. Try your best to be a good, kind human being to others. Don't be mean. Kindness is free. Smiling is contagious, just like laughing. So, I hope you all get a laugh out of my redonkulousness. Yeah. I figure that's not bouncing anymore. So anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you if you made it to the end. Type Tigger in the comment section if you made it to the end, just so I know a little bit who you are. I want to know who's listening to me till the end. So type in Tigger if you got to hear it to the end. Thank you guys. Peace out.